Unleash the power of knowledge and connect with the heartbeat of the African diaspora. Download our African Diaspora News Channel app now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Stay informed with authentic and diverse perspectives, breaking news, and cultural insights. Immerse yourself in a community that celebrates unity, resilience, and progress. Experience the vibrancy of the diaspora at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Empower your perspective today. Search African Diaspora News Channel and join the conversation.
Hello there, how are you doing? Welcome to another episode of our conversations. My name is Ondiro Oganga. I'm a business journalist by profession and a digital content creator. And I love coming on here and having conversations with you guys about Black people, Africans, our empowerment, and how we can rise up and take our rightful place at the global stage. You can connect with me on social media at Ondiro Oganga. Or you can come over to my new YouTube channel, the News on Africa channel, where I profile Africa through people, politics, and culture. Today, I want us to talk about a video that I have seen, or rather a tweet that has been floating and trending online. And Meek Mill, the rapper, said this: "Do a lot of people play my music in South Africa? I remember having on big shows there a few years back. How do y'all listen to our music in South Africa? On what platforms or in Nigeria?" Okay, so you can interpret this tweet in two ways, right? You can look at it from an innocent point of view where an artist is asking a genuine question, or you can look at it with a little bit of shade. Now, let's begin with the shade, because the Africans in the group chat were not having it. When I tell you they cooked Meek Mill, they cooked him properly, like a Thanksgiving turkey, because people just felt offended by the fact that Meek Mill, an artist who's been to Africa several times, he was in Ghana and spent a really long time there, even went to the presidency, was allowed access that people do not get that kind of access, shot a video at Jubilee, met the president, just based off of the fact that he's an American artist that came. And this is not to downplay his success. There are so many African artists, there's so many Ghanaian artists who've achieved the same feat as him, taking out the fact that he's done what he's done in America. There are some who've done it here, and they did not get the same privilege to meet the president and shoot that video at Jubilee House. He's done collaborations with the likes of Davido. He's been around affluent African artists. So if anything, he would know how the music business is, at least the basic fundamentals and how things work. And so people felt like he was insulting their intelligence. And let me tell you, Nigerians on Twitter and South Africans on Twitter, they are not the best of friends. But for this, they united and trolled the living daylight out of Meek Mill. They found it really disrespectful that a Black person can also still make a tweet that profiles Africa as that dark continent, just the same way them folks do. Like, then why do you come here? Why are you keen on us? Why do you come here and we attend your shows, we buy your tickets, we buy your music? How did we attend your show if we didn't know who you were? How are you embraced so much in Ghana and people went out of their way? The show was so packed. You know, how then do you explain that? It just looked like it's a dumb question and people were giving him dumb answers. People were saying they're birds that go to America, listen to the music and then come back and sing it for us. People were just technically not having it because we're used to white people asking us these questions like, are there lions in Africa? Have you ever seen a lion? Oh my God, do you have food? To have a Black person also ask us the same kind of questions, and a Black person who's been to Africa, enjoyed African hospitality, it just felt a little bit out of place. But then again, I saw another tweet by Michael Blankson who looked at it from a different perspective. He was saying that Meek Mill was just trying to ascertain his fan base and what platforms they listen to his music from, because sometimes record labels and managements can try to play with you, yeah? So when you know, particularly when you hear it from the fans, maybe you do a poll where you want to know where are they listening to your music from. Is it Spotify and somebody's cheating you, or is it YouTube and somebody is trying to rob you off of your cash, or people just listen to it via the radio and maybe you need to pursue alternative ways of making money off of that, then that makes sense. So that also made sense to me, because it's no news that Black artists have been oppressed by systems. And so when a Black artist is trying to fortify themselves, this might be questions that they ask. Might it have come off the wrong way? Yeah. How would this situation have been handled better? I think if it was curiosity, there are a million and one ways to have gone through it without Africans feeling like their intelligence is being insulted. Meek Mill has been to Ghana. I think he could have done, and South Africa is a really big hip hop country. He could have just done a tour. He could have just said, you know what? I want to test the water. I want to see how well you guys vibe with my music. Come out. I want to hang out with you. I want to hear more about you. I want to hear what kind of music you like, what moves you, so that I know how to properly create music that caters to this demographic. They're fantastic rappers from Nigeria. He could have hosted a brunch, had a conversation with them. If he really wanted to put it online, he could have gotten a videographer to video it and put it online without people feeling like their intelligence is being insulted. You can ask questions without without coming off as condescending. If it was a question of it coming off the wrong way, then I guess maybe there would have been a better way to put it, right? I think maybe he could have done a poll. He could have done a poll asking Nigerians and South Africans, where do you stream your music from? Put the Spotify, put Apple, put YouTube, put radio. Then from these results, then you can maybe pick up the conversation. But then again, that still goes back to media training. We need to start teaching our artists these things and also just educating people about Africa, yeah? Because some of these perceptions are very, very dangerous, very, very dangerous. Because if somebody who's been to one country on the continent and cannot use that to gauge, you performed actually, you really performed. Yeah, and you can gauge from that performance if people listen to your music or not. And you were there for close to a week, you could have had these conversations. So just to play devil's advocate, you tell me in the comment sections, what school of thought do you think this tweet was coming from? Was it just from a point of pure ignorance, or did it just come off the wrong way and he was trying to generally find information out? But if there's anything we've learned from this, please don't try Nigerians and South Africans on Twitter. They will drag you by the hair. They will drag you. And I also think it's very important for artists to recognize that Africans do listen to their music. What's his name? Kendrick Lamar was here in Kigali for what? What was he here for? Yeah, global citizen. And the show was sold out. People were singing his music. He had a really great time. Chance the Rapper was in Ghana. He did a New Year festival and he had rappers headlining it, So I don't understand where the question was coming from. You have your industry colleagues who also have been here, who their music is big. So this is something you could have even asked from your industry peers. Just a little bit of research on the African market. Again, like I said, SA is a really big hip hop market. Just a simple Google search would have shown you a lot about that industry. Nigeria, I mean, they've literally taken off, and they wouldn't have taken off without streaming platforms. So, Meek Mill, what did you mean? Meek Mill, what did you mean? Or what do you think Meek Mill meant with that tweet? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.